Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another. How special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
American League, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the MLB All-Star Game is underway. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second from the Cleveland Guardians, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Today's starting pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult. Fastball will beat them.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. But now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Harper. Throw over to first. Acuna dives back in. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. On to second, they get one. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So 2 down now, and here is Allen Big Daddy. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base down. So man aboard, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. And that one hammered. Castellanos ranges back and brings it in at the wall. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Glass now back to work. That's in there. Strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering way upstairs. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's a strike. Second inning here, no score. One down, base is empty. On its way to the corner, sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6. From the
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's so
1-1.
great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate
2 balls,
coverage.
1 strike.
Glass now, ready and deals. That one catches the zone. It's 2-2. Up the middle. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Here's Mookie now.
Not shortstop. Mookie. Set.
And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
It's 0-1.
Next
No,
offering
that's
is
low.
downstairs. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Delicious.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
That is good. Dropping it. The third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, right field. Castellanos moving under it. Brings it in. This is Corbin Carroll.
From the Arizona Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And a foul ball. Throw to first. Betts back easily. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in. Now 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. And there's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
William Contreras on deck for the National League. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's William Contreras. Ground ball up the middle. Witt. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sonny Gray.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Jonathan India at the plate.
For the American League, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Gray, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That clips the corner. India at second with nobody out. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Shane Bieber.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So the batting order turns over. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout sizing this one up. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Slider misses outside.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, number 23.
Now it's the power speed combo. Allen Big Daddy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a little bit low.
That's the ball.
Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for the National League. The designated
Here is Matt Olson.
Olson.
Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Big Daddy at third. Olson on at first with 2 down. Now one missed. That misses this.
Worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And Mookie takes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Into center. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Justin Steele. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Jose Ramirez.
As the lefty gets to work. Pulls that one foul. The wind and the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's just glad he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Wow.
Snap throw to first. Ramirez dives back in safely. Trout in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fourth inning underway. No score. In the air. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove.
Number 44, designated hitter,
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Go, and they got him.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. It was just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at
first. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Now 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
1-2 now. And that's too high. And that's downstairs and outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Guerrero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Got a 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
The 0-1. Empirical data we have now, it was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Hunter Brown.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Austin Riley now at the plate. Fly to right his first time. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
With a curve for strike 3.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell it.
And a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. And another ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Marte at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. 2 outs. Just missed. William Contreras waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Contreras stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. NL leaves 1, and we are still scoreless. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brandon Pfaadt. Jonathan India getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Outside. 1-0. Moving in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley up and loosening in the pen. Fouled off down the right side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and fires. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
That one misses in the dirt. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike across the top of the zone. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that's outside.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. That one in there across the letters. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Out to center. Big Daddy on his way over. He's got it.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Slings it across, and Ramirez is set down. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bailey Ober.
Number 17, Bailey Ober.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2.
Ronald Acuna.
The pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Harper up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Rips that one to right. Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 23.
So digging in, Alan Big Daddy. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan makes the grab, and that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Robbie Ray. Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Ray, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That's outside. 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Diaz also getting ready. The wind of the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And a pitch. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. That misses. Ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The shortstop takes the ball with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. AL leaves one. Still no score. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dean Kremer.
Now pitching for the American League, number 64, Dean Kremer.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Fouled off to the right. Righty delivers.
Ball.
And the count's full. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Mookie to hit. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Just
no, that missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2's the count.
Turns and fires to Betts. Betts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he won around. Here's some real power at the plate. Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. 2 outs. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's in the dirt. That's to third. That's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at second. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And a foul ball. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Carroll, the lead runner at second. Marte at first, 2 out of the inning. Ball one there. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. The pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And downstairs. Looking to get the tying run on base. Makes a sliding stop to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. Castellanos headed for third. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Now batting, left field.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Bobby Milner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. One attempt misses. Now he has nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. American League strands one. They still trail 1-0. So remaining in the game defensively, Tyler Soderstrom. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Emmanuel Clase on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Dave Capps. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rowdy Tellez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-0. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while.
Ball outside.
Capps on at first, nobody out. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Throws to first. Capps back in on a dive. And a pitch. Line drive. Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League. Keibert Ruiz. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Just missed. Two outs. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Mookie Betts up next. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Matt McLain looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Pitch is in there. 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. The NL is on top, 1-0. Staying in the game on defense, Dave Katz. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Rowdy Tellez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Shohei Ohtani. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Matt McClain. He's in at shortstop. Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ty France.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, up and throwing. Diaz also throwing. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Up the middle. To first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nick Senzel. Big spot for him here. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jose Altuve.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs. In the dirt. And the runner holds. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Tristan Casas.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the air, left field. Carroll moves towards it. Carroll pulls it in on the run.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby
Edwin Diaz will take over here, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Edwin.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Corey Seager.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. So the tying run at second. And that's outside. 2-0.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And that's in there at the knees. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Got him swinging. AL leaves a pair. They're down 1-0. Ty France. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
number 23.
Also entering the game, Nick Senzel. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, Tristan Casas. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Corey Seager. He's in at shortstop. Righty reliever out of the pen, Yohan Duran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jake Burger, a critical at bat in this game for him. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. In the air to left center. Senzel sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Corbin.
Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. And gone. And they add on. It's 2-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Up and in. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soderstrom makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Capps.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Cody Bellinger looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And first offering is fouled off. Marte at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Burger. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Cody Bellinger. He takes over in right.
Number 24, Cody Bellinger.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the pitch. And that one sliced foul. Scott, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That one hooked foul. The pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside. 2-2. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Nick Castellanos. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He's 2 outs away. Jonah Heim, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. There's the strike. The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So now a pinch hitter, number 94. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Scott is just 1 strike away.
1-2.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Tying run at the plate. Slider misses outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.